As we have completed with the analysis part, now we will proceed with the designing part. Okay, so basically in designing we have the three steps. That is the first step is the designing concrete frame design, and in it we start the design check, and all the steps we will be see perfectly. Then after we see the design info whether all these details have been perfect or not, and at last we check the members are been passing the design check or not. So all this 16, 17 and 18 step comes under designing. Okay, so let's get started with our model. Just go to our model here. Then after as our mode is run, we are in the run analysis mode. Okay, so we'll move further. So go to this design in the, this is the menu bar. In it we go to this design. In design we go to this concrete frame design, as this is our RCC structure. Choose this concrete frame design. In it we have to choose the view revise preferences. Just click on it, a window will open. In it we have to check whether which code is it is using. A window of the concrete frame design preferences for the IS 456 2000. This if you are doing for India, it is the IS 456 2000, and if it is like this, then it is correct. Just choose this and just click on OK. Then after go to this design. In design once again go to this concrete frame design. First step is completed. Now the second step, that is the first step is completed. Now the second step is the select design combination. Just choose this and a window will open like this of the design load combination selection, which is of the concrete frame design. Then in it we have to choose the combination. There are present of the list of the combination that we have added in the define load combination. The whatever the load combination we have added, this comes under this list. Just choose this both combination, and we have to insert this into the design combination. Just choose this and drag here like this, and you can see that now the design combination has been added. Just click on OK. To see the show, in this show we will see that whatever the we have added in the load combination name, like 1.5 dead load plus live load, the combination type it is the linear add, and the case name, that is dead, its scale factor as we have seen for 1.5, that is the factor load, its scale factor is seen like this. Okay, just click on OK and just click on OK. The second step has also been completed. Now go to design once again, go to concrete frame design. The main step here is start the design check. Start design check. Then the window will open like this, and you can see that red is being seen here. The red mark will be show that the start analysis has been working. Okay, now you can see that after the start analysis, start design check, you can see that a window will open like this of the 3D view longitudinal reinforcing. Here you can see that if the columns are in the pink color, then it is past the design check, and if any column is present in the red color, as we have seen in the previous models also, that if it is in the red color, then it has failed the design check. Okay, so we need to pass that design check, and we have seen the further steps like how to deal with that particular steps. Okay, so basically in the after start design check we are come with this model right now. So to see the further detail, so go to design. In design concrete frame design, here choose as the verify analysis versus, we will see the design info. Then after, first of all you will see for the verify analysis versus design section, a window will open here. The analysis and the design section match for the all concrete frame, we have to do it. Okay, after doing that, go to once again design. In design concrete frame design, and then after here choose here as the verify all member passed, to see that all the members passed the design check or not. Here you can see that it the message has popped up that all concrete frame passed the design check. So just click on OK, and you can see that all the concrete frame members have passed the design check. To see the rebar percentage and all that detail, just go to design. In design go to this concrete frame design. In it we have to go for the display design info. Then after, the window will open up the display concrete frame design result. In it a design output. Here you can see that currently it is for the longitudinal reinforcing it is working on. Just click on apply and see the detail. To see it in the plan view also, you can see same details also are being seen. For the beams it are being seen. To see it in the elevation format, the same detail to see in the elevation format. Like this you can see that these are been present for the beams. Okay, you can, here you can see that at one end this is the complete beam, and when you right click you can see that it's all details. When you click on these diagrams you can see that okay, looks like there is a problem. Just close it. Once again I will open it. Sometimes it provides us problems. Okay, just we need to save the changes that we have done, and then after once again open our model, just double tap on the ETABS. Then after this will open. Then after we just click on this G+4, or just choose here as the open existing model. You can directly choose here G+4, the recent models are being seen here, or directly click on this open existing model and choose this G+4 here. Whatever file you have saved here, you can open it. And then after we have the design result are been closed, and we are currently in the analysis mode. So once again go to this design. In concrete frame design, view revise preferences, IS456 is present. Go to once again concrete frame design. Here select design combination. We have to do it all the step once again, because the design part has not been saved. Just choose it and just click on OK. Then after go to design, init concrete frame design, just click here on the start design check. As you see here that it is running analysis, and you can see that it has run the design check. Then after to see that whether the all member have passed the design check or not, go to concrete frame design, design concrete frame design. Then after we have to go to this verify all member passed. You can do this first of all, verify analysis versus design result. You can see that it has been passed. Okay, just click on OK. Then after you can see that go to design concrete frame design, just choose here as the verify all member passed. You can see that all the concrete frame passed the design check. Okay, just click on OK. Now we can see that our model has been perfectly fine and passed the design check. Just control yes once again. And now the further step, you have to see the rebar percentage and all these details. Do that, go to design concrete frame design. In it we go for the display design info. In it a window will open. Here the display concrete frame design result are being seen properly. In this design output, we can see for the longitudinal reinforcing. Currently it is being shown for the longitudinal reinforcing. Okay, all these details are being seen. Same details will be applied here. Okay, now to see it in the plan view, you can do that also. Just click on this plan view, and you can see that the for a particular beam, for a plan view, the beams are being seen properly with the reinforcement. Okay, this is the area that required, and this is particularly for this beam. This are being shown like I in top, that is the this end, this corner end. It is having the 207 as the required area of the reinforcement. Okay, this is the middle reinforcement, this is the end reinforcement at the top, and at the bottom this is 137. Like this way it works. We can see it for the this column also by going to elevation. In the form of elevation, go to this 4 here, choose as the apply, and you can see that the reinforcement with respect to the column is being seen properly here. As you see that the column reinforcement is 960 here. Okay, now to see the rebar percentage, whether, as we know that our limit is present like minimum maximum limit of the reinforcement, that is the rebar percentage, its minimum is that 0.8% of the total cross section area of the section of the column. Basically this is what the column area, right? So its formula is 0.8% of the total cross section area of the column, and the maximum as per the IS code, it is that 6% as 6% of the total cross section area of the column, right? And to see it, but 6% we don't take, we generally don't pass above the 3%. Okay, just choose here as the longitudinal reinforcement. In it, choose as the rebar percentage and just click on apply. You can see that in the elevation view that this rebar percentage is being shown. Okay, in the same way we can see it in the 3D view also. Just click on apply. You can see that reinforcement is seen properly, but you can see that here the columns are not being properly seen. To see the column properly, go to select object type. In object type we have to choose the columns. First of all select it, then close it. Then this 3D view, just right click on this model, then just choose here as the show selected object only. Then you can see that all these details are being seen perfectly, right? Just click on OK, and you can see that all the members have passed the design check. But one thing to note, one thing more, that the rebar percentage for the column is minimum at the top and the maximum at the bottom. Okay, like this way it works. For the rebar percentage we have seen. To see it in the more details, go to this display show tables. In it we see for this design data. Here in it, concrete frame design output. Okay, just choose this in it we have to choose this. Okay, in it we see for this concrete frame summary, just click on OK, and you can see that the concrete frame summary is being seen like this. Okay, this is the as top this is score that I said you that this detail like the I will once again show you. Once again, go to design info. In it, choose the longitudinal reinforcement. Just choose here, and you can see that 960. This is the score. This is the area of the reinforcing bar, right? Okay, this is like this work. It works. Now after that, our model has been checked, and we have seen with all the design checks, right? Now once again I will go to this first floor. Choose it as the undeform it. Right click, show all objects. In it we go to this 3D view. In it you can see that our model has been perfectly seen, right, and it has passed all design checks, and it has been passed the concrete frame members. Okay, then after it has been completely passed for the gravity loads. Okay, now we will be further see for the, you can see that we have seen for the step 18 also. Now we can we have completed with the model 6. Here we have seen for the gravity load. Okay, all the detail we have seen perfectly. Then after, in the next section we will see for with the advanced part on this G+4 story building only. Here we will see for the define the earthquake loads, which is as per the IS 1893-2016. Then after we will see for the diaphragms, what are they, assigning the diaphragms, what are the how to assign them. Then we will see for the wind loads as per the IS 875 part 3 2015. I have provided you the IS code also at the starting. Okay, you can download it and see whatever I will mark. You should have also been do the same thing. Okay, then after we see for this design load combination, for this design load combination, earthquake and wind load, there is a complete detail information about this. Okay, it is very important, as earthquake and wind we don't combine each other. Okay, and for the load combination we will see it also in detail. Then we will see for the mass source. This is basically required for the earthquake loads. Okay, in the second section means the next section we will see all this part. Okay, then after we will see for this model only how to run the static earthquake analysis. Then after we will see for the same model the response spectrum analysis and the time history analysis. Okay, so let's meet in the next section.